loads of punks congregating in the dark. Have you been to the English depart? The young rasties get screwed up the worst. They've gone over to the Hampstead House in the English system they implicitly trust. See the Camden A&R civil servants. They get a sex thrill out of a 16th of Moroccan. They get a sex thrill out of 16th of Moroccan. Have you been to the English depart? It's a large sight artist branch. This is where loads of punks congregate in the dark. Have you been to the English depart? Yes, the traffic hasn't changed that much. There's still a subculture and dealer jerk-off. Yes, the traffic hasn't changed that much. There's still an art dealer subculture jerk-off. Have you been to the English depart? It's a large type artist ranch. This is where C. Wilson a ritual in the dark. Have you been to the English depart? Hey, tourist, it wasn't quite what you thought. Hey, Manchester group up, it wasn't like what you thought. Hey, Scottish group up, it wasn't quite like what you thought. Hey, English tourist, how did you ever get the Hey, Midland school twat, how did you ever get the job? Hey, Manchester group up, it wasn't quite like what you thought. You should know what you look like before you go out. You should know what you look like before you go out. But I say happy memories leave a better taste. Happy memories leave a better taste. I need a good brainwash agent to cut out this present shout of you should know what you look like before you go out. You should know what you look like before you go out. That's why you eat crap food. That's why nobody talks to you. That's why you messed up that night come up you. You should know what you look like before you go out. Policy of not being easy. I always have a wash, and I think that's enough. I don't give a shit what I look like before you go out. You gotta know what you look like now before you go out. Or some existential battle right about you. They say don't drink alcohol. You gotta know what you look like before you go out. You should know what you look like before you go out. You should know what you look like before you go out. You should know what you look like before you go out. Before you go out. Before you go out. Before you go out. I got rid of spectrum in my brain before you go out. No, Entrances uncovered, street signs you never saw, all entrances delivered, courtesy winter. Entrances uncovered, all inquiries too. All entrances delivered, courtesy winter. Entrances uncovered, street signs you never saw. You got Manny in the library, working off his hangover, 3:30. Get the spleen at 3:15, but it's 3:30. The mad kid ran left side, south side towards me. He was about 7. His mother was a cleaning lady, and this day on the road she had a large black dog. And the mad kid said, "Give me the lead, give me the lead, give me the lead." I just walked past the Alcoholics Tryout House, and the lawn was littered with cans of Barbican. There was a feminist Austin Maxi parked outside with anti-nuclear, anti-nicotine signs on the side. Anyway, 2 weeks before, the mad kid had said, "I'll take both of you on, I'll take both of you on." He'd just got back from the Backwoods Kid party and a black cardboard archbishop's hat on, with green fuzz at the skull and crossbones. And 2 days before, 2 weeks before, he'd said, "I'll take both of you on." But this day on the road, he looked like a victim of a pogrom. street signs you never saw. All entrances delivered. A courtesy winter. A courtesy winter. Please take this medallion. Please wear this medallion. There's no sign of authority. Grab the gold and put it on. A courtesy winter. The Mad Kid had 3.75 lights. Most of us have 2.5 lights. The sign of genius is 3 lights. Except for the mediocre, they have 2 lights. And there is 1 light left, which is the science law. I could have said winter. Could have said winter. On the first floor of the tryout hostel. I just looked round. I just looked round. I just looked round. And my youth, it was so said a guy on the first floor. The soul went over the lawn. So the Mad Kid. And the man was glad. I just looked round. I just looked round. And my youth, it was sold. He was by the Dartmoor drinking tea. Entrances uncovered. And street signs you never saw. All entrances delivered. I courtesy winter. I courtesy winter. 2 white birds cross the sky. Look like crayons. And sometimes that little makes me tremble. I courtesy winter. I courtesy winter. Sailed one for me with the fallacy. As a first floor tryout proved. Who makes the Nazis? I'll tell you who makes the Nazis. Sexual half-wits, wine, oh, 3 O's, sperm, oh, us licking, oh, L, 2 9-year-old. breed. Longhorns. Who makes the Nazis? Bad buyers tell it, which breeds and rightly Longhorns. Do they believe it? Guru Master, Baldy Smoke Faggots, Red Rock Mag, Benny's Cobweb Eyes. It's a Longhorn kind. I'd put a finger on the weird. This was real Irish. No Joe was then good and gold and told us the rapist in the Spa Motel. The real mold. Who makes the Nazis? Bad bias, telling me. Here's a word from Bobby.
When you're out of rocks, just give them real salt. Hate's not your enemy, love's your enemy. Murder all bush monkeys.
Who makes the Nazis? Some eyes and a duty good shot, mutual recognition on a hard crack, blur blur retreats. Who makes the Nazis? They are Longhorns breed. Longhorn breed. Longhorn breed. Who makes the Nazis?
Restroom.